Is the day Mbappe surpasses Ronaldo drawing near? Kylian Mbappé has entered a phase where scoring goals is no longer about sudden bursts of brilliance. It has become a routine. That consistency is perhaps the clearest hallmark of a superstar at the peak of his powers. The paradox of greatness in football is that the very best players don't need to dominate for 90 minutes to decide a match. They only need one decisive moment. Mbappe is now living in that space. His performance against Villarreal was a perfect example. Not his most dazzling display, sometimes even subdued. Yet when the game demanded a hero, he delivered with a brace. Scoring as a habit, Mbappe now scores as if it were second nature. Far from diminishing the value of his goals, this habit elevates him. True greatness is measured by the ability to score even on off days. That is the DNA of a winner, someone who can detach from the flow of the match and impose his own impact. Just as big clubs can win without playing their best, Mbappe finds ways to be decisive even when he isn't the focal point of every attack. This season's tally of 34 goals is impressive not just in quantity, but in breadth. He has scored against 19 different opponents across La Liga, the Champions League, and the Copa del Rey. Remarkably, 16 of those goals came in the last 2 months, spread across 11 consecutive matches. Such a streak is not a flash in the pan, but a steady upward curve of form. During this run, Mbappe has been directly responsible for 60% of Real Madrid's goals. In other words, half of the team's offensive weight rests on his shoulders, matching Ronaldo's standards. Even more striking is his efficiency. Mbappe currently averages 1 point to 1 goals per game, a figure that rivals Cristiano Ronaldo's peak seasons at Real Madrid. Ronaldo left the Bernabeu with an average of 1.02 goals per match, and a monumental total of 450 goals. That benchmark was once thought untouchable. Yet Mbappe is not only reaching it, he is surpassing it in rhythm. Should he maintain this pace, he could finish the season with 64 goals, eclipsing Ronaldo's record of 61 in 2014-15. This comparison is not meant to hastily crown Mbappe above Ronaldo, but rather to highlight the scale of what is unfolding before our eyes. Writing his own history, Mbappe is stepping into the territory of history makers, averaging a goal every 70 minutes and contributing to a goal every 61 minutes. His influence extends far beyond that of a pure striker. His partnership with Vinícius Júnior further magnifies his value. One destabilizes defenses from the wing, the other exploits the spaces created. Coach Alvaro Arbeloa even hailed them as the 2 best players in the world, not only for their ability to change games, but also for their relentless attitude. The race for the European Golden Shoe has become more thrilling thanks to Mbappe, with Harry Kane, Erling Haaland, and Mbappe forming a tight contest. The Frenchman currently has the strongest momentum. Earlier predictions suggested that 35 goals might be necessary to win the award this season. But Mbappe is already ahead of that curve, scoring even while seemingly strolling through a match. That is the hallmark of legends. And when goals become a habit, it signals that Mbappe is not merely living in the present moment. He is steadily writing the long-term story of his legacy at Real Madrid.